So I decided to make one last video for a while. Yeah, I got the deer antlers on for just because it's Christmas and, you know, fauna and stuff like that. So, yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy 2025 and stuff like that. And I just want to say thank you for anybody who's been watching my videos and stuff like that. There's a reason why I'm just going to stop for a little bit. And, I got like a few things I need to be thinking about when it comes to things, and so I'm just going to like lay it out on the table about stuff. Yeah, the reason I'm just gonna like totally be alone for a bit. I have like, oh look, here's accepted. Timu. Yeah. Thanks for tricking me to get that stupid app. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. What distractions are on? It just pops up on the over this video display. Advertising. Anyway. Yeah. Now, men in my life, I have just been like born haunted, and it's just like, I don't know if it's a curse, I don't know if it's just because of my past life, I don't know because that's who I am, but, well, I do know why, but it's just like a really deep personal issue, and it is what it is, okay? And it's a long story, a very, very, very fucking long story. But ever since I was a kid, too, this has been going on. Like, I mean, elementary school and stuff, right? Like, men in my life usually end up dead, okay? And I know that there's a lot of people out there that don't believe in demons and ghosts and stuff like that. They think, you know, it's all just hocus pocus, make believe, and things and whatever, but you know, and genies, because this, what it is, you know, it's like a genie, but a really dark one that I'm speaking about. You know, it's a demon also, but it's been known to be a genie. But anyway, yeah. Now, this is the reason why I'm just gonna stay alone. Like, I really don't believe, there's been men in my life that say that they can handle it, or they just tell me that, you know, men will be men, and men do what they do, and they say what they say to get the woman, you know what I'm saying, and it just always ends up bad, or, you know, they're just not a strong enough man of God. Give it that, but there's also the fact that I don't want to just hurt anybody anymore. They don't believe the level. They don't believe the story, or I don't know. I don't know what it is, or they think they know it all, or something. I don't know. But I'm telling you, man, it's just every single time, you know, they see them, you know, they believe. They're like just. They all got that same look on their face, and then, you know, by then it's pretty much too late when they see them. And, you know, my stepdad, okay, he lived for quite a long time afterward, after he saw him the first time, but still, you know, it finally got him. So, and, you know, they do what they do, and it is what it is, and so therefore, I can't ask any man out there to, just because I don't want to be alone, to risk that kind of thing. You know, risk their sanity, risk their mind, risk themselves, risk their whole lives, just, you know, be with me. So I'm just going to just not be with anyone. And that's just what it is, you know, so, and, you know, it is what it is. I'll have to deal with these kings of hell myself, and it is what it is, you know, so, and also out there, I want to give you guys the prophecy of Plan B. Okay, so I'm really praying that this next year, it depends on what the collective judge, but with themselves and with their hearts and stuff, and within the next year and what happens and stuff. Okay, that's a big fucking deal, and it really matters to the outcome of Plan A or Plan B. You know, it's what they do and what they want, how it proceeds. You know, is it going to be, you know, all for one or one for all? Basically, that's what it is. And what they judge and what they do and how they think and etc. will determine on whether shit stays or whether shit goes, and it's just what it is. But there are still things that are going to take place because they're taking place already. All right. And also there's the Plan B, so I'm just going to fill us all up into the prophecy of Plan B. Okay, Plan B. So after the judgment of what's going to happen this year, thank you, Heat, for finally turning off and shutting up. I hope you guys can hear me better. Yes, anyway. So, the prophecy is 5 years, all right, because there's this new presidency that's coming around. Yeah, there's going to be war. That's going to happen early because the earthquake of the Mississippi hasn't happened. So that let me know that war is going to be coming early. All right, now if the Mississippi does have an earthquake, then there's going to be, war's going to probably come later or won't come at all, depending on. So during that time when the ships, you have to pay attention to the ships and how they far into the, you know, ocean that they are close to us, and you'll pretty much pay attention to that. There's going to be what I called, oh, by the way, before all this, I'm just saying that I didn't get this from a dream. If anybody knows me and knows what I'm talking about, I was talking to God. God himself told me this stuff. All right. It wasn't a dream. It was wide awake, happy and sober, going, wow, God, how are you doing? This was back in 1999, all right? Anyway, so, yeah, where was I? Oh, yeah. During when the brink of the war is about to happen, in China and Russia, I do believe, you know, of course, and Korea, and it's just going to be a big war, huge, you know, world thing happen. Bitcoin, you know, the American dollar is going to crash, and there's going to be a lot of this and that, you know, with stuff. There's going to be a lot of weird stuff happening. Aliens, too, of course, you know. I tell you, it's going to make it be really wiggly wacky. So, anywho, I called it a snake virus because I knew I wasn't going to remember the names of everything because I'm terrible with fucking names. So I called it a snake virus. And the only closest thing I can come with a snake virus is El Bua. So that's going to be released by the government. It's going to release that. But the government is going to get out of hand, and it's going to take over a lot of people, and it's going to be a big bad thing. Okay, so get ready for that, Plan B. And also California is going to go bye-bye. All right, the big one's not going to go off. It's not going to go off for another 2,000 years. God said, not me, God. So anywho, but there's going to be a lot of little volcanoes that go off, all right? Now, there's 2 mountains that are safe, and there's a path that's going to be safe, and there's people that I know that knows, because it's going to know this path, and it's going to receive the prophecy of, you know, the path. All right? There's going to be out there those that are going to receive it, because I'm going to give it to them. Anyway, and some of them already, gave them the path of Plan A and Plan B, and which they are following it through their own dream and their own illusion of, not illusion. It's like me working with God, pretty much, and on the timeline, and then making stuff happen for people so that they know what to do. And, it goes along with divine timing and Uriel and angels and stuff. And I'm working with them on all this stuff. But, anywho, don't think it just comes from me. The source is the source. Things are of what is already written, and people get chosen to do this job because it's already written. How else would that be? So, anyway, yeah. And after, the California goes under, so I would really, 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 really would get out of the, the West Coast. In fact, the ocean area itself, but you're going to need a basement, all right? Get a house with a basement and prepare it for at least 3 months underground. 3 months. Because the air is just not going to be breathable. I'm sorry. 11. Yeah, 3 months underground, basement, food, water, stuff, And you do not want to be seen either because, there's going to be the troops out there with the mask and stuff like that. And they're going to be looking for people. So just know that you don't want to be caught. You need to stay 3 months underground. All right. So at least, depending on where you are, because of the air quality and how air travels and stuff like that. So after all that fun stuff, that's going to be, you're going to have a little break after the virus thing, okay? Just a small break, and then you have to prepare for that 3 months underground. That's what God said anyway. And after you get out, all right, now, there's going to be a time when the man's best friend, the dog, they're going to go cuckoo. They're going to lose their mind. They're going to turn against us, okay? So, now, pay attention. This is very fucking important. 2 weeks, all right, 2 weeks after this happens, 14 days, people are gonna do the exact same thing that the dogs did, okay? Now, this is the dark period that everybody's talking about where, 3 days of darkness, all right? That's what it is. It's not gonna be cool, okay? It's gonna be like your worst shadow self, inner self, the baddest part of you is just going to be where it is, and that's it, and that's all that's going to exist. There's going to be no good, no light, and it's going to hit everybody. So you have to be aware of that one, like majorly, okay? There's going to be some people that will stay under control, those really strong angel people that are out there, star seeds and stuff like that. You got to be strong on that, okay? So, and if you wake up, you did something wrong, it's not your fault, okay? Really, it's just going to be a very, 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 very dark, bad time. And it's not going to be easy. Just saying, okay? Just be aware of your family at that time, okay? Definitely. Because even the little ones are, I'm telling you, it's not going to be cool. So, anyway, 3 days of that. Anyway, now, there's this mountaintop for some people, for most people, that are going to take the journey from the mountaintop to final destination. I'm not going to be giving too much of that away. So, but people who know where final destination is will know. Okay, oh yeah. Before all this goes off, oh yeah, there's going to be an eternal alarm clock. And it's going to drive you completely fucking nuts. It's going to be like an alarm clock, literally, going off in your side of your head. And the further it gets closer to the time, for the mountaintop, the more and more and more annoying this will get. All right, so just know that too. It's just gonna be kind of like the ringing in the ears thing, and the ascension thing. Everything's all weird and stuff like that. This is gonna be a weird thing too. So I'm just letting you know that too. Also, let me think. Oh yeah, the mountaintop. Now, you have to go between. Do not travel by road. Okay, bad idea. All right, that's kind of, one of those. Just be mindful of the things that are common sense, okay, especially when you're trying to hide and stuff. So do not travel by road because you won't find it on the road. You must go between Marble and Crystal. So there's going to be like Crystal River, Marble Canyon, and there's going to be a mountaintop called Chair Mountain, all right? And it goes along with Table Mountain with the purple Saint Germain thing, and this has a ley line, and it goes to the Chair Mountain. There's this big ordeal. Whoops. I don't know what that was. Stuck to my shirt. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, it's just that path right there, and there's going to be a whole lot of people there that are the chosen. The 7 are going to be there. Little Lael's going to be there. There's going to be a lot of the important people there, okay? The 12 are going to be there. So, yeah. It's going to be very, very, very fucking interesting what happens on that mountaintop. But let me just tell you. All right? So that's plan B. If you're called to find keys, if you're called to find things, if you're called to find certain stones, there's going to be certain objects that you're really, really called to get, to find, to keep. Definitely that's important for some reason, okay? And there's some people that know that reason. Anywho. Anyway, I hope you make it to the mountaintop. And those who cannot, absolutely not make it to the mountaintop, there is a way to get to final destination where you can wait for us there, okay? And you will know which direction, and you'll be given the prophecy. You'll be in the timeline. You'll be on the downloads. It'll be in your knowing as the, time goes. So, anyway. So, yeah, that's that. And it's going to be something, man. It's going to be nothing that you're going to ever really know about. There's our stuff that we have to do. There's going to be a lot more to just that, there's like the gate. Once you get to the gate, all right, and there's going to be a big, huge, giant, look like me, kind of, just saying, but not like me. It's going to be, I don't know, weird. But there's going to be 3 questions that you're going to have to answer. All right. Number 1, I believe, is what color are you? All right. You'll have to know that answer. What color are you? And then you'll have to answer, what is your true name? So something that everybody might want to fucking figure out. True name, all right? And now, question number 3 would be, what is her name? Her name. Anyway, so just saying. And if you can answer those questions, then you'll be able to pass through the door of judgment, Yeah, it's gonna be what it is. It's not. I wish I could say that. I made this up or I dreamed all this stuff, but no. This is an actual conversation I had with God. Okay, so please keep an open mind when I say I'm not making this shit up. Just like I'm not making the other shit up either. Especially about my past guys. It's just I think the reason why I've had it so hard. But I just want to get the prophecy out there, man, for y'all. You know, definitely you're going to have go for a very, very, very long walk. All right, this is going to be a conglomeration thing. It's not going to be an easy walk to do. But, so just get ready for that. If it comes to plan B, I'm praying for plan A. I'm praying for plan A because you have no idea what plan B is. And you know what? There is a plan C. Plan C is even worse. So, a lot worse. And yeah, just FYI, we don't want it to come to that. All right, we want it to be plan A. We want paradise on earth early, everybody be healthy and happy, and everything is just awesome. You know, it's simple to be able to figure out. It really is. It's simple as fuck. All you gotta do is just, you know, 2 rules, man. 2 rules you gotta follow. Be happy, and don't take happy from anybody else. How hard is that? That's not fucking hard. It's easy, man. It really is. You know, I don't know what's wrong with people. But anyway. Oh, well. God bless y'all. And I love y'all. I love everybody. You know, I love the sunshine. I would love to have that normal life, you know, but I don't know. I just don't see it happening, man. It's just, I do wish, I hope, but you know, I'm not gonna go after it because it's just not fair. Okay? It's not fair to whoever else that it might be. Anyway, I hope you can understand that. Anybody out there who might be curious. Anyway. Mom. Guided by the beginning works of the name in compassion over all creatures from the greatest sign, consider and know El provides support for all. Praise are the signs from the midst of the King of the earth, and the princes of all nations, and the magistrates of the earth. Right. Wonder where is me? Me. Me. I think this was it. Anyway, it says, guide by the highest power corresponding to the lowest book. Secret name, not to tell him. 70 nations correspond above the 7 degrees, the name between the 4 letters of all. The secret is divided in the throat. Search out the 70 and the 12. The rising sea indicates Jacob's and sons. Jacob. Yep. My name is Rachel, by the way. Hi, how are you? But God called me Ramon for a reason. And that's the name that he gave me. And that's the name that I use here. So, anyhow. If you want to know what Ramon is, there's ons and there's L's. And I'm not talking about demons, I'm talking about aeons. And we're more of like a place or a type of thing that is structured in the laws of nature and universal laws. So, But yeah, my name means paradise. That is who I am. And if you really want to know what that is, I am thunder to the sons of thunder. I am a thunder of the perfect mind. Mentioned clearly. The Trimorphius Primordial. I have 3 heads with 3 names. I am understanding, perception, and the vision of God. So, in this secret, Shem Hemiphorish is complete. Shem Hemiphorish. May Planai become a reality. So I'll have to kill you. Okay? Thank you.